This episode of The Cut was filmed at the Men's Grooming Lounge.
Your most recent endeavor is Morning Time TV.
Morning Time TV.
And
I have a fantastic co-host. I don't even know her, but trust me.
So I'm going to ask you, what has been the best thing and the biggest challenge? Besides working with Tami, I know that's the biggest challenge, but what's the biggest challenge? You're a morning person?
No, definitely not.
You're not a morning person?
When Keisha asks me, she knows tardiness and punctuality, I'm challenged by those things. To wake up in the morning, you know what I mean? Society, I know you're not a morning person.
Yeah.
You know, but the other day, my brother Black a joke, him say, it's 3 things I take on time for. I'm saying, really? 3? I used to be 1. You know, if you ask Kat, where I take on time for, him can answer.
Yeah.
What I take on time for?
What's the airport?
It's he never even answer. Black and say, but I have 2 more things though. Yeah. Him say, morning TV, and if I go at an appointment at the embassy, I'm saying, embassy, I'm not gonna put that in it. But that's most Jamaicans.
Never.
I don't know a Jamaican who late for the embassy.
You must
really
mad. Last time I got embassy, I did it well early, man. I had sun, man. I go and chill out.
In the future, always want to prove a point. Now we're contemplating another junction in life. We live with our decisions. It all come down to choice. Hey. I made use of my opportunity. Now I'm where I want to be.
Welcome back to The Cut. And just like that, we are at our season finale. You know, I couldn't make this one ordinary or normal. My next 2 guests are 2 of Jamaica's greatest comedians of all times.
No, do that way. It's comedian.
No, you mean a comedian.
We're going to show him, say, we're a DJ. Girl, you pass, so they look good eggs on me. You have to give you a second. We don't get wrong, but girl, you pass, so they look good eggs on me. Stick.
Remember, say we don't know that. Hold on. Stick up in. Remember, say we don't know as no DJ. Now, we want to get that from. Anyway, let me go back to my intro, no, Virgin.
You never know Gulliver as a DJ either.
Well, that's true.
All right.
Back to my thing now. 2 of Jamaica's greatest comedians.
No, finest. Yes.
Comedians. But their story is no joke though. No joke thing. After this conversation, you're going to see them through a whole different lens.
Yes.
They are the dynamic duo. Beavis and Butthead.
Tom and Jerry.
IT and Fancy Cat. Ian Ellis.
See it there?
Alton Hardware.
Yes.
I hear family them own hardware and lumber.
Some of them.
Yeah.
One of them who don't really sell nothing.
Yeah.
Broke.
Boy, gentlemen, today, I go down a rabbit hole. I look back on some episodes of IT and Fancy Cat show, and I tell you, say, it just remind me how iconic the impact that you guys have had in Jamaica, across the Caribbean, and across the world.
You watch your episode?
You know, so I never get to catch back my episode, but the recap to my episode though. Because there's over 200 videos there on the YouTube. I never know so much.
200 and more. No more than that?
That's what there on the YouTube page.
Yeah.
Okay.
The jingle, iconic. IT and Fancy Cat Show. Who the sing that?
And get ready. And when you get ready, let's go. We can't take that note.
Who the singing?
Rosa Rose.
Me know say I must Rosa, man.
Rose.
Original, man.
Original Rosa Rose, man. And the only man.
Yeah.
We come to Jamaica with him phone from foreign. Go out of New Kingston and tell the man, say, unlock the phone. The man goes, boom, unlock the phone and give him back and charge him $5,000. Him say, lock it back.
and that's a real stuff.
That's a real story.
Real stuff, because remember the day when we put the episode together, we needed one more skit to finish up that night. And we had somewhere, what we can do, and we are busting. I say, IT, remember when Rosa said, came phone for go get to work, and the man said, IT say, yes, so I said, the man said, a $5,000 I charge him for a $2,000 phone.
This. So you just say some of the best jokes them come out of real life?
Out of natural life.
Don't it?
Yeah.
Sure.
You know, whenever time we had like brainstorming
session, yeah.
We never yet come up with nothing. We always elaborate on one thing. And when we drive out and I go, okay.
Yeah.
IT.
Yeah.
Can you imagine
Some police just pulled me over.
Yeah.
And such and such.
It's like I call him one day, I'm telling him about the helper.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you did mention that?
We just drive through the gate because we have a liquor man down at the office, so him always, everything him do lazy.
Yeah.
Everything him do, grant him already, you know. Yeah, but you don't know.
Yeah.
In the rush,
Nothing. Him talk like him walk.
Yeah.
And from morning when they are still on his life.
Is that skip that right away?
Right away. So then I said, can you imagine? You go in your yard and tell the helper do certain thing, and when you go back in, she not letting you.
Yeah.
Somebody call like and tell him and them say,
upstairs, my gun.
we love that, and that is it.
You know, say one of the baddest skit that all we have got. But well, we're not going too far. We are rewind. I'm going further back on the tape. You understand?
Okay.
So watch you now. You delivered a stand-up set, right?
Yeah.
At IT show, a Christmas show.
Okay then, okay.
And the place a tear down and you give like a life story. But me in the audience, I don't know what joke from what real. So right now, I want to know the real life story. I want to start from the beginning. What was life like for Alton Hardware back in the day when you just a girl?
You say, don't elaborate on the government name too much. You know? Yeah, because when we grew up still, the Hardware wasn't a name where we find like acceptable.
True?
Yeah, man, I think them time they have football come on Sunday every minute a year. Hardware and lumber. And every day I go to school, hardware and lumber. I feel like we and I said, sure.
Yeah.
I thought I could do with the slave master, yeah, man.
Man, tell you.
Him name no make it, you know. Why couldn't name money or something?
Yeah.
But as we grew up, we got along now, my sister them say, we took up the phone directory and them start searching for the rest of hardware them. And as we go along, we find more hardware. So I say, no, just 10 away.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Because I know, like, from my father's side, at the time, was only his sister, I know. And she was an English lady.
Okay.
Me don't know nobody else.
Yeah.
And from my mommy's side, now I know, like, everybody else.
Oh, and them have different names. So you said 10 siblings you have?
Well, that's what my ear him get. Because my ear said there were more, but you know, in them time then.
And did I cut and go through?
I mean, I cut and got through.
Yeah.
So, him settle at 10.
Okay.
Him not push it like Liquor John with a 25.
Yeah, real bad. Like ninja them. Okay, so where you born and where you grow?
Well, we're born at Jubilee.
Jubilee, yeah?
I think I can remember.
The word.
I can remember growing up. I used to live right on the bridge, running up on Spanish Town Road there, so across from Queen's Theatre.
Yeah.
There was a yard right over there, so. That's what I'm saying. That's where I grew up till about 4 or 5. And my mother and father always, them always I go at it. So she bounced. And then after we moved from there now, we go live with the father and stepmother at Trenchtown.
Okay, I would say a Trenchtown original too.
Yeah, man. So the whole area is like between, because my father, him a peace man, you know. Him first baby mother come from jungle.
Yeah.
Second baby mother come from Rima.
Okay.
And the third baby mother come from Tivoli.
Okay, whole of town a film
So
place.
you control this, so no war can't go on. So I can't run out and say, I labor right at my brother at PMP.
Yeah.
We are one family, we are hardware.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying?
Okay.
And him used to sell pick-up out.
What name, sir?
Good question. Pick-up out, that thing with I don't even know what them are doing. It's a little paper with Chinese writing on it, and them take a little purple thing and them mark on it.
Yeah.
And then them riding bikes come pick you up and them go around the place. I don't know how you win. I don't know if it say good luck. Because you know people are China language, but them bad and say good luck. When it say, you love black pepper.
Yeah.
So the little China thing, I don't know what it was about. But that is something we used to play. Pick up out.
Okay.
Yeah, so pick up out.
So what about school and stuff? How that they go? Which schools you went to?
No, I don't remember one school. I know I go more than once. 2 schools. I remember Sherlock College. That was like a community school in a Trenchtown. And he was the watchman for the school. I didn't know my father's name. When them say, write your father's name, I say, all right. I have him last name. And them call him Sticky.
Yeah.
Sticky
hardware, but I eat that, man. I eat
After
that.
years, me I rock with that.
Yeah.
Sticky hardware.
Yeah.
Till me growing up, my granny one day, and she said, Clifton, come yet? Who names sir?
Yeah.
Your father named Clifton. I said, oh,
Yeah.
I think I Sticky.
Yeah.
Because I Sticky,
That
me everybody
everybody
call
call
him.
him. Yeah.
So more time when even people come at the yard and say, Sticky, anyone away answer.
Okay.
And they call the one family Sticky, except me.
Yeah.
Because me was the black sheep.
Okay, what then they call you?
Puss.
Puss. Okay, come here, I gotta ask you which part of the name come from, you know?
All right. Birthday, that's when I tell us that, oh, you're not going to work, you know.
Yeah.
When we go to school, we little and fine. When I do my running it
Pause for a second. Start again.
Pause again. Give it again.
When we go to school, with liquor and fine.
Imagine
that?
that for a second.
Swift.
So that means that the belly is a recent development. then.
Belly, where Admiral Bailey tricked me with. Admiral Bailey, me have you up because you got to talk about big belly man and money man.
Yeah.
So me say if my belly get big, probably the money will come.
Yeah.
The ugly thing come with the belly is sugar.
Right. Yo.
Messy man, he mess about. As I said, we used to go Sherlock College, yeah? And when we leave Sherlock now, we go Denhamtown, secondary.
Okay.
At the time, it was secondary.
Oh, so Denhamtown Secondary became Denhamtown High.
High now, yeah.
Okay.
Because of football
And we
now.
call it Demantown. We don't say
Demantown.
Deman.
Yeah,
Because we
Demantown.
change the name of everything, you know.
Yeah.
Matches Lane.
Yeah, man.
Matthews
Matthews
Lane.
Matthews Lane.
We need to
Yeah.
change it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Forward.
Yeah.
Yeah, so during football time now, we're supposed to leave from Denhamtown or Stats. During that time, them had some little conflict that are going between Rima and Cross the Gully. What them call over there, I think? Superstar.
Well, over Buckers.
No, man, over the Gully side, there's some man. Some star, must say, what star them call over there?
All Star.
No. Anna Brooklyn side of
Is
town.
that Cross the Gully?
Yeah.
Which
Well,
I call
Wilton
Stats.
Garden, Rima.
You know? Over that side now, and Rima side, them they go with them like a war business. So
Red
because
Sun
of that
Cats
now,
war.
I say, start the whole over that side there. Right, it's a Majestic Theatre there.
Yeah.
So I said, I'm not going back on school.
Rosetown.
So I call it a day. By this time, I found some mother sell a Pernell Charles Arcade. So that's where I end up.
So friction in the community, crime and violence already start have an impact on your journey throughout life just by virtue of not wanting to cross certain borders.
Enough time I sleep on concrete, man.
Oh, that's
I have to
crazy.
run out of your bed. When they hear them I come,
Yeah.
Wow.
I have to cut out of
Go
your house.
in.
Yeah, man, run out of your house and go to the school. As I said, my father was the watchman for the school. So, you know, the office was like a liquor bean cube with a one window. So you'd lock up all the whole 10 away, 12 away, lock up in that with other people.
Yeah, it's safe there, so.
And yeah, listen to the gun them up fire outside. Pack 'em. 16 that. Gatling.
Some man and know, some people won't know, say, living in them type of
Yeah, man.
community there.
Yeah,
You hear gunshot almost every single day.
You can identify the gun by all the shots. So
Yeah, man.
That's crazy. That's crazy. IT, you also born and grow in Trenchtown.
what other side?
What were some of your early childhood memories that you'd have say shape you into who you are today?
Staying at the house.
Staying at the
My
house.
mother, staying at the house.
Your mother strict them way there?
Yeah, man, strict them.
Because she didn't know what did
Oh, my
lay
God.
away to your outer door.
Me are the last boy, you know what I mean? So if she not enforce it, my bigger brother them enforce it, you know what I mean? So I think I remember is under 14 football I start come out, you know what I mean? And then I come way out because I play down at Tivoli. You know what I mean? Top 10. Team name top 10. They have top 10, they have Jabba, they have IBM. No, all people in Tivoli.
So who did I play for? Boys Town?
No, you have a community league in Tivoli. I mean, they play for first. But then now we play in a Boys Town also. So my first experience and memory as a teenager is playing Tivoli. Yeah. But then you have under 14 now. Upper Trenchtown where we play, you know.
Okay.
So that grew me for minor league. We shall spot.
Oh yeah, so say a bad baller.
Yeah, I play ball a long time, man.
Which position?
Left back, you know.
Yeah, because when you talk about town, you talk about jungle, Tivoli, Trenchtown, football is life.
Yeah, man, it's life, man. I mean, if you can't play football, you can run. You know what I mean? And I'm used to do both. So my earliest memories are that. And the irony is that the football team that we were playing for minor league for Boys Town was coached by Milton Hardware. Fancy cat bigger brother. You know what I mean? Yeah, man.
So you come from a baller family?
Yeah, man. Big sick. Look at them play for Boys Town. Them time the color already know. BT! Color already. Are the biggest team I play in Major League and National and Premier League, you know.
Yeah.
Boys Town and the color already now. I mean, the famous final them with Abbeville and Boys Town. We used to go
Tivoli and Boys Town, yeah.
Match at stadium. And we can't pay for going, so we beat the fence. You know what that means?
Jump the wall.
Jump the wall. I'm going to make sure I go early and beat. And then the police are running and go back and was last in that crowd.
So let me ask you, because remember, you know, IT, you come from a family of what you call reggae and entertainment royalty. And not just musician, a royalty. And it's interesting because you take your first name and you join it with Feme last name and you get Alton Ellis.
And then I go foreign and them do that at the airport, you know what I mean? So Alton Ellis, hold on a second. You know what I mean?
And that is the king of Rocksteady, who is also your
uncle, yeah.
Uncle.
Yes,
so on the group, where it go? This Ellis family did it's one big yard, I don't know, or
no, you know,
up the road, down the road, where it go?
Interesting. I go with my mother, you know, so I discovered later on that I was an Ellis, you know, meaning I understand I was related to my brothers and sisters and the Alton Ellis family. And Miss Money, that is Alton Ellis' first wife, right, introduced me to everybody and said, hey, Leslie, son, this Leslie is Alton Ellis' brother, is my father, right? And Leslie, son, this is now, so meet Blacker. Come and meet Blacker, Arima, and she said, hey, you know, say, brother, this kind of thing. And we're like, we grow like, you know, the same house, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, I say.
And brother, he said, yeah. And so we link. And remember, at the time, I won about common entrance time. So I grew up with my mother and my mother's side of children for the most part, you know what I mean? So most of my earlier memories growing up was with them until we meet the Ellises.
Yeah.
But Master Joy, Love It, Derek, Baby, I mean, those are my brothers and sisters who I grew up with. But the seventh child, I talk about it all the time on stage, named Baby. And I always post it over it, so why my mother's seventh child named Baby, as if she never planned to have no more, you know?
Yeah.
That one, that was the baby, you know? But then me come off, and the thing is, the story is, my father, Leslie Ellis, I never meet him at the time because when I was 3 months, he went away. So the first time I see him, I'm in my early 20s.
What?
Yeah, man. So I go with a father, I go through high school those days when everybody talk about father and daddy, I don't know.
So that's why your mother did worse to protect you?
Oh, yeah, I man, the last
because she said she not the man influence, so she don't want the influence is out the road, get a hold of you.
I go with my stepfather.
Oh, okay.
With my stepfather who was there. He was always inebriated, drunk.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And since recently I was thinking about it, I said, you know, my mother have 8 children under 8, right? And none of them belong to my stepfather. And perhaps that's why I'm just so stressed. You know, meet them come, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
At the first time, learning the word obligation, because I was going to say, you know, me don't want nobody in a obligation. I wonder why every night they come. You wouldn't do it. Obligation. Until me research, I realized that him know who?
Yeah, man.
Him not protect you and none of it.
Literally, he say he can bounce and not go feel it.
But the way you have favor and you not do favor.
Oh, no obligation. I just go this when I come, could I read it or something. And that was a great thing, a great feat to read, because the brothers that I follow could read, you know. Don't know how that happened, but because I could read, I some used to get my things them from him. So when I come home, I have the newspaper in my backpack, I take it out and I start reading him. He admire that and me get my little soda. Or call it aerated, whatever, aerated water.
Something like so.
Yeah, you know what I mean, them days.
So fancy, let me ask you, when did you find out or who did tell you, say, you did have the ability there to make people laugh? Drop them.
But I think I was one of the person in the family who want to try me and not everything. Because I feel like I want to be seen, to be known. People can remember the youth there. That's one of the time my mother said, you know, you can go to a boxer. I said, Mama, don't do me that. Boxer, look at the man upon the ground. And then I try singing. And she buy me a little tape recorder, a little red and white tape recorder. So I used to go home with it, set it down with my little tape and sing. So when the music I play on the radio, I listen it and then press the record and sing on. Yeah. Ooh. Them time I talk to a girl named Juliet. And every time me and her vex, I write a song. My friend back, I write a song.
Yeah.
So I always have a little piece of paper in my pocket. I'm going to take out and write I'll even 3 lines.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Just remember. So you should do that and then I start the DJ. Move around and do a little DJ thing. Then comedy I buck up. We try everything. And comedy.
So when you say we, two of you?
No, me
It's a before.
and some next go like T and a couple more of my brethren them come in even signed to a record label named Greek.
Oh yeah.
Greek International, yeah man. I know Beanie before enough people know him. Because enough people don't know you'd have 2 Beanie man. And one of them changed his name from Beanie Man to Beanie Dan. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When me there at Portmore Entertainment Center, me there on a show over there so with Shabba, Richie Stevens, Patra, Papa San, Tiger. That I been me a DJ.
You did I run the place all the time,
I
man?
run my little thing, man. I do my little running up and down, man. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when me a IT now, after football,
No, me have to ask you now. Tell me how you meet.
football field.
Football.
Boys Town, yeah.
Oh
Football.
yeah.
BT, Boys Town.
I'm telling you, sir, my brother.
Me used to imitate a brand named Joe Lickshot. So, so we say, BT! when we fire to the sound, BT!
You know,
Yeah,
Joe
man, that's
Lickshot,
I want you, man.
So that's how we used to call him Lickshot.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Them used to call you.
IT Lickshot, yeah.
IT Lickshot.
Cut out the part.
Yo. Okay.
That was my original name, man. IT Lickshot.
Yeah.
So we start link now as brethren.
But the funny part, you know, after we leave from out of Rima, it was me, IT, Marky, and the next brethren named Pi. All of our Rima youth. And when them start the fool in the shop there, our parents put you out. We end up same place and they even know.
Same place,
Cumberland, Portmore.
Yeah.
That's the irony.
Just
Me
as
double-
life would have
Yeah,
it.
end up back there, not by design, you know.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
End up same place in a Portmore. Well, I was like, that's how we used to get up now and walk up and down, play with like a football. So if when we go play football at Boys Town, an easy thing when match done with us, find myself on the bus, come home.
Yeah.
You see?
So we still did a forward,
Back and forth.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
And when we come out of the community, we realize the strength of coming from a garrison because you can, if you're a man going to fight, they say, hey, them come from Rima. Wife said, they say, it's still so bad.
You're still not so bad.
But people say, all right, well, I'm going to go again. Yo, you know where I come from? Yeah, stop. No, but the truth is that is what we used to use. I mean, hey, ask you.
Use the name of the place.
Yeah, man. You know, so come here, I go to high school, I couldn't fight them. But that was my thing. I tell them some come from Rima, them, you know, I grew with some, I screwed in some Chinese where I don't really understand Rima thing, but I hear the name. Most of gunshot fire, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that was my thing.
You used to go to George's too, right?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
On North Street there, yeah.
Yeah.
St. George's College. So that was my experience growing up. I realized, well, I know till one day, I said, hey, where you come from, Rima? And I said, I never come from Tivoli. I said, all right.
Bigger garrison, the man drop up by you.
I can't remember where I was growing up. Tivoli was, you're right, it was a bigger garrison.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I have to ask you, when did
The comedy.
the comedy come in, and the fact that we have a chemistry together that work?
Yeah.
Well, how did you discover that? Buck up again.
Buck up. Just like the comedy, buck up. But the apparel trans arcade I sell for my mother, as you as we say. We used to have a little bird, you know, play music at the gate, them King Jerry. So every Friday out at the arcade, they're full of schoolers. The bean, no, ask no for the DJ, them pass out there. From Snagger, Bean, Lexus, Blacker ranks at the time, Dickie ranks at the time. The whole of them that pass out there. That's what I'm saying. So, I remember I'm in the arcade that day there, I think it's a Wednesday or a Friday. I think it was a Wednesday, somewhere in the end of the week. I walk and take up the phone because them time they have phone at the arcade. And we take it up and call IT. And I say, what happened, Kate? I say, boy, I'm there, you know, I go and say, good thing you call, you know. I say, what? I'm going to do an audition because Black have a show later. But they want to open the knock. I say, hey, someone can come? And I say, yeah, man, good thing, yeah, man. So me and him go up there.
Yeah.
It was Claudette Pius.
Claudette Pius, Miss Liquor from the last couple of commercial. Miss Liquor, where you cook?
Yeah.
Last couple, she
was the person. And I had to step up to her and say, yeah, man, you know, I'm for do this. And she said, yeah.
Me here, you know,
I'll be here, you know. I had to start.
Girl, you pass, so they look good exam. Me have to give you a sticky. Me no get wrong, but girl, you pass, so they look good exam. Sticky. I'm like, at your time now.
She never said, wait for me, you know, sticky, no. Me try with Uno.
Yeah.
We turn a door there, so.
Yes.
Buck ups.
That is it. That is
we
it.
turn a door there, because me never get to sing my one tune. So the night for about 3 months,
straight,
I had to sing theme one tune and me sing my one.
Yeah.
Oh, my one go about girl, because you're nice, yes, because you look so good. And I don't know the things inside that your neighborhood feelings I care for you. Because you want to take life, feelings I care for you. Rather than a blade cut like Anna, feelings I care for you. Just because you're out and I say one.
Feelings I care for you.
Just because you have ambition.
Yeah.
But make them go and talk, girl, no key with them and say, after all, you don't know, you want to know. Quebe. Good things are going for you, dig up.
Good. No.
I'm going to tell you something.
But you never must do.
When people don't know, Karen was in the audience. I watched me with my big finger sing. I said, no, she love me. Because they will never have a microphone, you know.
Karen, your wife, to be,
yes,
was
in
the audience.
At that first,
yeah.
How we are saying?
I watched me sing from my big finger.
I tell him what she said to you. Stop what she said to you. Yeah. You like your idiot, boy. You're ticky. I'm not going where you're going to do your work.
Yeah.
Because you never see it.
You know?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You never see it as something fruitful.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You look like the venue had about 70 people.
Yeah, that's
so
small
much
club,
in there.
yeah.
We get $100, $200 a night.
Yeah.
Could I buy chicken and leave bully per change?
I remember sometime when I go Amazing Grace, the taxi man, charge you $130 for go to Portmore.
So
what are the 2 bills?
Burn up.
We give $130.
So I share it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you have to tell him the joke where cat get one joke every night. That's how the comedy start.
One joke. One lyrics, one joke, I will run off. Yeah, man, for 3 months.
Straight, till one day she call me and
say, no, come here.
Oh, no more joker.
The one still joke.
Every week I collect money, you know.
You know what I mean, man? Hey, my biggest check them time was when I think on Canada, you know.
Yeah. And you won on the money.
I had to get what you going to do? The son, you're going to look about your son, no?
Yeah.
And go to Canada and the night, and me alone, and I said, bro, kid, I'm going to do this now. And when me say $100 bill come to me, 9 bills.
Yeah.
It was $900. Yeah, man. High so. Because you know them only for $50 and $20 high up. So I feel rich tonight.
Yeah.
What? You could have talked to my pocket, man. I'll sit down different.
Yo. I have to talk about the iconic IT and Fancy Cat show that still to this day have an impact on me and Jamaica. How did that come about?
Buck up again.
Buck up again.
Buck up again. Sometimes when you plan things, it not come out.
No, it's true, it's true.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Arville did something when they put together up there. It was run by Louis Bennett's side.
Yeah.
Dance at Arville?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we had a brethren then named Keyboard Money Mike. It was an American brethren. And him see me up on the road one day and him say, him want to do something with me and my brethren. I say, like what? So him say, like him have a sitcom. Him would have like put together and him start showing me things. And I say, okay. I'd make I to come check it out. And for about 3 weeks, I try to get I to figure out there.
Busy.
Busy, man. I tell them, like, give it a look in. So I think we went and did something, and that day, I'm saying, well, before you're going, I go check that virgin, you know? I'm saying, all right, both. I went around there and I show something where I deal with that thing. And I said, I'm looking all right, and them give me a piece of paper. And say, yeah, it could have worked. Carry up on the road, we shoot a pilot, but the pilot where him a shoot was more like a RE.
Oh, like a hype TV, RE TV, hype TV.
Seem like what we are doing now, we just sit down and somebody interview artists and them things.
Oh,
so
that done before.
Yeah, no comedy in that.
Yeah.
We are comedians, so meanwhile we are do that. We are filming what things on the side. So we did a barbershop skit in there.
Barbershop.
Like,
freestyle.
just like that. Yeah.
Something I don't like the brethren will come cut him here. Act fresh.
Yeah.
Light.
Chirpy. But the chair where him sit on in a two. All right. So everybody when we go, him going with him shirt tie up and I say, excuse me, a cutting? Man said, no, I work with them. So, come to get my hair doing it because I have place to go and places to be. Excuse me, a cutting? And say, yeah, man. And that's what I'm saying, yes, I want liquor come off of the side here and liquor off of the side. Hold on. You're number two? I'm saying, yeah, what? No, bad man not play number two.
And that's how it started.
I
think we discovered shortly after, I forgot Carlington, and shortly after that, the skits. The skits were what people gravitate towards, were what was appealing, attractive, or what was different, rather than as Kat said, the regular interview. We start to get into costumes and characters and makeup and things.
Yes, but the first video really turned it up was the Dodos.
Oh my.
Hey, yo, yeah, Prezi, you never afraid? Yeah, Prezi are dead stamping, man.
That's why that skit was done, yeah?
Bingo. Hey,
when at the Thursday them caught him, and Friday every minute them probably kids, yo, your favorite this. And I think at the Saturday morning, I to call me.
Yeah.
I will go up on like a back road and I put more there.
Because when they talk about topical issue.
And timely, yeah. But you know what we discovered early, and I remember one time we were downtown one Sunday, I do a skit where at the time it was Ebola scare.
Yeah.
So you can't be near person. So we'd go downtown and have somebody just up like, somebody working at the hospital, the same kind of garb. So we'd go downtown and we'd approach people. And if the person who we deemed to be the person infected was beside you, we'd say, were you beside this person? Say, yeah. You have to do activity. Come on, activity. If you don't want to be infected, activity. So we have people, every day, people that push up and say, activity. Yeah. Until we run out and then realize it's a joke.
Yeah.
Remember the man said, let me tell you something. I think nobody else can try that, I don't know that we were not accepted as bona fide comedians in the household of so many persons that we could get away because they understood that what we were doing was comedy.
Yeah.
Because if it wasn't that, trust me, why couldn't they have this interview right now?
Yeah.
I will really give thanks for that people. I remember, you know, there was no predecessor, there was no skit coming before
None
us.
of that. Yeah,
locally.
groundbreaking.
Yeah, so we were taking some chances that we never done. We lampooned the prime minister, whether female or male.
Yeah.
There was nobody was untouchable.
Yeah.
At a certain point, people wanted to be spoofed, lampooned. You know?
Yeah.
I remember I ding down one time and say, you want another?
Yeah.
I would try and find me.
Yeah.
You know what was also very great about it was the fact that you guys were able to collide the stand-up, which is a live show,
Yes.
with the skits.
Yes,
and
yes.
that again was
Yes.
unique and groundbreaking. Live audience, live stand-up, but introducing the skits, and the skit them come with the big TV format, and
Yes.
it did different.
And I see sometime in the live format, I remember it was accident, you know, we were there, just rehearsing, and we say, yo, Wagwan, play the tune, man.
Yeah, the man I go on like, you know, say, see me I play it, all right?
Yo, if you don't play the tune now, cut me, I cut, you know.
Well, I want to cut them, go on then.
Yeah.
That's weird.
I will start talking, so me just go in and find voice, in just automatically. Come tell you something, the thing about me and fans, we discover we have chemistry, you know. All right, now they never know me going to say next, but I can show you, say, all right, now to this day we have chemistry. Watch this now. My name is IT and your name is?
I'm fancy, yeah.
You see, we finish.
Last, look how like you never see it. We finish. So we finish never see it.
Enough time, I see social media content creators make skits. I'ma say, them all on there. No, I think fancy can skit this, them come shave round and shape up and trim round and, you understand?
I tell you something, it's over 400 skits and sketches that we shot, you know, over the decade, you know.
Yeah.
So there's so many different roles, so many different characters, so many different, and there's some real stories that we do. So we were drawn into different spaces and challenged to play different characters all the time.
Speaking of a challenge, I ask you this, I ask both of you, what is the hardest aspect of comedy? Is it theater comedy? Is it scripted television? Or is it stand-up comedy?
Ooh. Well, none of us.
Stand up, but I'm more with the harder part.
Thank you. I know say that say stand-up, you know.
because-
That's enough boy thing, you know.
No, sir.
To face the people, them
I mean, Oliver do sketch. No, sir?
Yeah.
Theater.
Character comedy, yeah.
You see, but Oliver said, him can't do stand up.
him not mess with stand-up.
No, him say, if you write something, give him. Him will go
Nail
there.
it.
But when you sit down and something happen to you, you can laugh or fight. You can find a way to turn it in a comedy. So enough of the things that we do in our stand-up are real stuff. Remember me there one, my baby mother that one day my girl would meet down at the club. She called me the Sunday. She tell me say her gas done. On the house phone and if I can't come get her gas. And my baby mother right there, so and me there so on the phone and she like, well, my friend said, I say, yeah. She said, guess what? I said, eh? The gas done, you know. Say, you can't come by one from say, and baby look up there and say, that's all you know.
What kind of reasoning that?
And that
become one of our stand-up.
Yeah.
So when we go up on stage, I say, boy, I because them time when we used to rehearse, I did live with some Christian. And when we go check I say, well, I hear the new one, yeah.
Whisper.
We have to whisper. So when we lock up in the room, and we depart.
Yeah. Quiet to yourself.
Oh, yeah. Even when we are DJ, what about your pass? Hello, go extra.
Because some Christian, I run off the yard.
Christian place, man.
Yeah.
Big up Cornelius, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
he's know my pastor, you know. Say my year story, I said, that was me.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, say.
Yeah, man. Cornelius Brown, man. Miss Skinner was his mother.
Yeah.
You
Wow.
know, yeah, man. So it's a whole heap of connections. I mean, and it's interesting. I can't remember those stories because I mean, we could rehearse in the way that you rehearse, because we can't make the noise of people in place. But we still rehearse.
That's
what I'm saying.
Yeah. Because people need to know, say, when them see the greatness, it not just happen so.
No.
A lot of it is preparation for the moment.
But you know what, Cat never said this, but we Cat have, I don't have, and I alone said, you can look upon Cat and laugh. Cat have the Oliver thing. You know, some people just carry that kind of expression there. Where they not really try too hard to make you laugh. You know what I mean? And that's one of the gifts of the item fans Cat do, you know what I mean? To partner with somebody. I remember one time when Veronica came with 1 goal. And Veronica came with 1 goal, right? I would decide to say, because we are item fans Cat. Something more I have to say, very important for stand-up comedians who are going into the business. You see, intro and how you exit, critically important. Or you start the show, and how you end the show. They might forget the middle part, but that was our thing. I mean, my wife watching, she's going to be saying, yes, the start. We had some classic start.
Okay.
You know what I mean, once you start the show.
The
But I remember this way,
them, man.
we were re-imagining.
Tell them which one it started. Trinidad, we did Trinidad.
Yes, it's true.
We had this cars. We used to go to Trinidad more times. We had 6 shows.
Yeah, man. Annually.
You see what I'm saying? And somehow that year when
Veronica
won, we walked downtown and I said, boy, John, you know, something for mash up the show, you know, because we are coming every year and we don't have nothing new. So I pass that store and I say, a yellow Marina. I mean, I say, no, say, could I run out like that on a tights?
I'm going to find a bit later.
I tell you.
And the thing about it, just run to the character, me jumping at the announce the character, and the race was off.
I'm gonna slip off
Alison
stage.
Felix, she's around the band, and she's in front, and Alison Felix, but coming around the band is Veronica Campbell.
Me that in my tights and the yellow t-shirt.
Slow motion.
In a slow motion. Remember, when the stadium
And let me
lifts
tell you
up.
something, you know, you have something where it's some markers. When we do a show, we have to find what we call the jump out of the chair moment. Say we laugh now, this is a joke thing. Our moment when the joke, which you have to move. So we have to find at least one each show. We get somebody out there.
I lick them friend.
I lick them friend. You know what I mean? That,
You
know, trust me, people are watching remember that skit when Cat
man,
bend the corner.
greatness.
You know what I mean? I really play, that's picture him.
And them time that the belly hold.
Wow.
No, for real.
So many memories. Me not telling you so many classic moments. I have to say it, the elephant in the room, cause Jamaica want more IT and Fancy Cat want to know what is next for IT and Fancy Cat. Are you guys still putting out content, working together?
Well, you have to tell the TikTok people, them I put out the IT and Fancy Cat material.
Yeah.
Sure.
What?
Yeah.
Sure.
Sometimes when I see them, I say, when we do this again?
I go to supermarket, you know, to buy some food. I'm going to go and swipe. I talk to my friend, him. Pi, first girlfriend there. We used to live on a Cumberland there.
You see her?
Yeah, man. She come from England there, you know what I mean? And she couldn't.
Yeah, she did something in America there. She linked me a couple of times.
Because she never have my membership card. And me then I back of the line and I want to skip and I come up front. So I come up front and get her, I can't talk. Yeah, man, what cat down here talk and thing and thing. And lady say, you can't decline. So I was happy to get man because I mean, you know, maybe because money upon it, yeah. And she go get IT can't decline. I'm going to take it and I say, all I realize say, it's April 2025, so it expired. So somebody say, nobody never help you. I'm saying, I mean, because nothing to do in the skit. Say, me can't help because fans got do a skit.
In supermarket.
And that is going around now, viral now. I say, hold on there. So the thing happened to me in a real, this is something that happened like a couple of days ago in a real time when somebody asked me now. So nobody never said them can't help. And if you know this, tell them what the skit.
A lady stand up, she go purchase some stuff and her card bounce. More 4 cards you pull out and no money. Me in line, I'm there and look at it. So when she said, I say, me help her out, man. And she said, do you help me out? I say, yeah, man, good youth, man, me help you out, man. And she jump on her phone long time, call her friend, yes, man, nice, man, they help me out. I said, me know they pack up her grocery market at the back. I say, walk down the supermarket and pack out back everyone. So what is that the bag where? So I call her and say, the sardine, which black you take it from again, yeah? So I pay. I say, pay? More know which way you take the thing from. And that will help you put them back.
One by one.
So you know, really like they were asking the man help because
the skit come back.
Skit, no trusting.
But me still, I want to answer my question yet. And still not answer my question. Is IT and Fancy Cat still going to be giving
Let
us
me tell people it's a lot of work.
Comedy?
And I really have often said that it's a decade of work or several skits, but it's something that we consider all the time. We always ask ourselves, should we do some more? We have thought about doing like a special season, you know what I mean, a special reflection season, because so many things are happening that people would say to us, if you were on TV, I know a parody, a skit will be done of this situation right now. This is an election year. I am sure that people are going to see and hear things.
Done.
You know what I mean? But I don't know. I mean, it's ball is in Fancy Cat court.
Really? Really? So let me ask you, because you are a man of God.
Yes.
Baptized. How has Christendom impacted the content that you are willing to do? Can the worlds live together?
My comedy has been impacted. But because our content was mostly wholesome for the most part, a lot of things I still carry forward, you know what I mean? Like once it's clean. But of course, there are some skits and some places that we wouldn't go. Like I wouldn't go, I wouldn't be comfortable going in those places again, you know, doing certain content. But I mean, we can find creative ways to create humor.
And make people laugh.
Have fun, make people laugh same way, you know what I mean? And church is not a place. People often think, and they say to me sometimes, boy, church is boring and things. It's not true. You know, we can find things in church that we can laugh about and find humor in. So restriction to the point where the content will not be something that will, you know, offend the Christian sensibilities. And even, let me tell you something about Jamaican. You are walking this Christian walk, you can do something on a non-Christian and say, oh yeah, Christian, and do that. Right. Them have a sense of what it is to be a Christian. So they can tell us that way you do. Like for example, when I just got saved, I was wearing my earring. And I can't forget a policewoman on 7th Street. She said, oh yeah, wear earring and you know what I mean, you say you're a Christian. So I said, I'm not doing my Christian. My Christian today, I said, no, you can't talk to me with that in your ear. And I said, no, so this year I watch and say, yeah. You have to take that out to come talk to me. And I weeks me, I talk to my pastor, which is my friend. And I said, man, you can't imagine she tell me, say, I can't talk to her with the earring in my ears. But I have to do it my work. And I said, what are you going to do? Think about it. I'm going to think about it, and I say, what am I going to do? I'm going to say, I'm not going to make the earring stop me from ministering to her. So I'm move it. Because, you know, I don't want that be a stumbling block to sharing.
So, Kat, let me ask, what are your thoughts on IT becoming a man of God? And do you see yourself maybe down the road following him down the Christian walk?
You see, my IT are for so long. And when them tell me, say, God call him, I say, when? No, say God call him, because I'm there all the while, I'm going to hear the calling.
Yeah.
I'm going to whisper, IT call.
Yeah.
You know, but I mean, when him tell me, say, I'm not going to baptize, I'm going to say, well, God go with you, because I'm not come. So I'm saying, him try force me a couple of times, but I say, well, I can't do this and can't do that. I'm going to say, listen, me, if you go up on a clip for jump off, you'd call me for come. So we have to do baby step before you reach where you go.
Yeah. Naturally.
So if it's a part for me, we will find it.
Yeah.
If not, I can't vex with you because you do that. You see what I'm saying? I now go drum ship because I say, boy, no, IT, you know, it black eye, you know, it cat, you know, it Dwight Ross, you know, it. Now go in there too, and then when I go in there, I feel comfortable.
Yeah, and the commitment, and the conviction.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah. My producer, we have more time, we can go and reason now. Talk to me. We'll have a wrap. Oh gosh. Gentlemen, it has been such a reason, such a vibe. It's anyway, anyone to link up, regardless of on the frontline duty working together, there's always going to be a joy, there's always going to be laughter, there's definitely going to be chemistry. It's a lifelong friendship, and I look forward to the next chapters that you write as individuals and you write as friends, as the dynamic duo.
The movie next. We don't do the movie yet.
The
Movie.
the script, all right.
Yeah, it's correct. We don't do the movie yet.
Movie
Yeah.
time, yeah, yeah.
I know. We can just tell AI, write a script.
Write a script.
That's the world that we live in.
Look here. AI sharp, you know.
Tell us.
But now tell a lie, you know, some people are going to lose them work, you know, when AI really established boy, you know.
The key thing, let me just say this, the key thing is no AI, because that's what's going to separate persons. Person who know AI and person who don't know AI. Because you can't go on it. Just like Google, when you used to just Google.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that, by the way, is artificial intelligence for those who are uninitiated.
In the back of the class.
Yes, you know, just coming up in front
I
of the
think
class.
Alan Iverson say
AI.
Yeah.
Yo, but
Let me tell you something. Christmas Comedy Cook Up is an annual show that we are always at. I think Fanscat, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And now I get to watch Fanscat, you know what I mean? It's a brilliant comic, you know?
Oh yeah, so the man mash up the place last time, man. I say, I drop on the ground with them, man.
Yeah.
Now, man, give thanks, gentlemen. The journey is inspiring. I know the story is still being told, but if we get to discuss fatherhood and marriage and all these things, the producer tell me, say, me have to wrap it up, you know, but that's not the reason, go. I saw it going in at the barbershop. We catch you back on the next chapter. We'll continue the reason. Give thanks, man. AI. I got a call to AI.
knowing that this girl will come my way. Hey.
Yes, John.
God.
Trust me, they did it.